Hey guys, and welcome back to Little Alchemist Helper. Mr. Andersam actually making a video again. As you can tell, my voice isn't what it normally is. This has been a rough winter for me, guys. So sorry about all of the delays in the content. Just getting over another cold. Hopefully you can bear with the nasally voice today. But quick video for the beginner guide. I've got a couple of questions. It's about how strong of deck do you actually need to start the portals. It's great that Tapdog has some gold combo cards and some Onyx combo cards in his deck already, but do you really need them? I mean, you watched in his last video, he was absolutely destroying his opponent in the second portal event. So the answer is no. And if you don't live in an area where you can go up here and do the free gem offers, I understand. It's not available everywhere in the world, and so that might not be an option for you. And so if you can't get any gold combo cards before you start the events, they are going to be more difficult, but they are by no means impossible. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to focus on getting lots of silver combo cards leveled up. And then I've actually created a list for you here. This would be the deck that I'd recommend you starting with, assuming that you can't get any of the non-standard 10 event gold combo cards. I'm going to go through the silvers first. That's 1 human, 3 knights, 2 knowledge, and I understand that you might not be able to get those before you start. Not a big deal. Just replace them with something you like. 2 magic, 3 superhero, another hard one to come by a lot of. Just keep buying them in the shop. Just keep buying packs in the shop. You'll eventually get them, and then once you actually start the events during the off weeks, you can grind for those. And that's actually going to be my next video, is what to do during your off weeks to really focus on getting the most out of the game as quickly as possible. So 3 superheroes, 2 swords, and 2 wizards. Now, this isn't like an end-all list. This list isn't even 35 cards long. You'll want to add some final forms to this, preferably ones that you don't have to put much dust into. And if you can't get some of these cards, that's not the end of the world. Double up some of the ones that are single, or triple up some of the ones that are single. But I promise that you will not regret the dust that you put into these cards. So then the bronze that go well with the 10 free gold combo cards that you'll get: 2 angels, 2 ash, a demon, an earth, an elf, a golem, 2 metals, a radiation, 2 rainbows, an undead, and water. And I'm going to go back to the game. Now, you'll notice that some of those cards don't actually play well with the deck as it is. They don't really start getting good until you get those gold combo cards. But once you start getting gold combo cards, all of those work really well. And you'll notice that I didn't list every single silver combo card. And the 3 that I left off are Void, Prehistoric, and Chinchilla. And that's just because it's a heavy dust investment for something you probably won't get that much return out of. If you get them, I know you get a Chinchilla as a level up reward at some point, and you want to use the card, you want to take the time to do the research, by all means, before you get gold combo cards, and if you don't ever get a ton of gold combo cards, Chinchilla is an okay card. But if you have the capability of getting lots of gold combo cards, here we can go look. This is how far I've ever gotten a Chinchilla. To the library. Chinchilla. Maybe if I could spell. Yeah, I fused 1. I fused one, and I think I put it in my heroics deck. But that's, I can go there. That deck is huge, and so I just kind of started scraping the bottom of the barrel before, it's a 160 card deck. Before I got to, where my optimizer was actually recommending, a chinchilla, and even at that, I've only ever put in one. It's not that great of card. Void is much better than chinchilla, and prehistoric is about the same. Um, if you get them, they do get that bonus to each stat for every level, versus the bronze cards only get one. So, yeah, it will help, but honestly, I'd probably avoid putting dust in them. And then the last thing I wanted to touch on today's video is when you upgrade cards, if you go to recycle something that's already been upgraded, like this hammer here, let's see here, if I try and recycle it, watch my brain in action here. So this hammer, recycling hammer will destroy it for 25% of its dust value. Are you sure you want to recycle this card? So how does that get to 12? A lot of people don't understand. What it's doing is all the dust you add to the card gets reduced by 25%, and then you get the entire dust value of the original card itself. So for this level 2 hammer, it's a lot easier of example. You get 2 dust. And what that is, it's 1 dust for the original bronze combo card, and then the 3 dust that I needed to make that a level 2 card gets reduced by 25% and then rounded back up to another singular dust. But if you stick to the list that I made in the beginning of the video, you hopefully won't have to recycle any cards that you've invested dust into. You might not use them forever in your primary deck, but they should always have a home in your heroics one. But my voice is starting to go, so I'm going to let you guys go. I've got another video planned for the main channel, not the beginner's guide. So hopefully that one will come up here shortly too. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.